Every province in South Africa has a unique license plate design, like this one from Gauteng, which came off my rental car that almost finished me off for good last week. But when license plates first began to be required here in South Africa more than 110 years ago, the country only had 4 provinces, and their plates all kind of looked the same. White or silver on black, starting with one province letter, followed by 1 or 2 district letters. So with this license plate, for example, the letter T would be for the province of Transvaal, and the letter J would be for the city of Johannesburg. That British-style registration system and design lasted until as late as the 1970s, which is when South Africa slowly started to trend towards these uniform yellow plates, which during that time were ubiquitous in the countries of Southern Africa. Now, that's also around the same time when the apartheid-era South African government started setting up autonomous homelands for the country's black citizens, all of which issued their own license plates totally separate from the South African system, but I'll talk about those in another video more in depth while I'm here. Now, to say South Africa underwent some dramatic changes in the 1990s would be an understatement, but one of the many was that their 4 original provinces and 10 homelands were reorganized into 9 new provinces, which South Africa is still made up of today. And initially, despite everywhere except KwaZulu-Natal and the Western Cape adopting a new national registration format, their new plates still looked pretty similar to the old apartheid-era ones, or at least they did until the late 90s, which is when the very first of South Africa's modern graphic plates started to be issued on a province-by-province basis, with the most recent adoption only coming at the end of 2023, which is when KwaZulu-Natal finally ditched its century-old region coding system for new registrations and adopted a standardized license plate design that looks like this, with the province's coat of arms, leaving the Western Cape, here where I am now, as the final holdout using the old system. Though there could be some major changes coming for South African license plates soon though, because there has been big talk lately of Gauteng getting new high-tech license plates like this, with a pilot program for them supposed to roll out at some point this year. Though who knows if that'll even happen, or if it does happen, if other provinces would eventually follow suit.